Rob Cairns here. I'm the CEO and Chief Creator of Amazing Ideas at StunningDigitalMarketing.com. I hope you're all having an amazing day today. Before we get to this week's episode, I want to make a couple of announcements. The first is, as you know, for many episodes, I've put show transcripts out for this podcast. Moving forward, I'll be only putting out a quick show summary. This takes effect immediately. By the time this podcast airs, the remaining episodes that do not have transcripts will have a quick show summary. This project is finally decided and done. The second announcement is all episodes of the SDM show can be found by going to stunningdigitalmarketing.com/episode and the episode number. The old links work and redirect to the new ones. Just a little bit too, we have an old podcast called With Our CEO. And those are all stunningdigitalmarketing.com/WOE and the episode number as well. The third is, after this week, I'll be moving back on a more consistent Thursday morning release schedule. It's been hard balancing producing business content as well as doing client work. Always the juggling act. There will be no podcast on December 26th due to the Christmas holidays or the week of January 2nd due to the New Year's week. Now that the announcements are done, let's get on with this week's episode. In the last episode, I talked about things I really do not like on the internet. Today, I want to focus on the things I love. There are a lot of things that I love, and I want to share these with you. I've been online longer than most people. I used CompuServe, Delphi, Usenet, VBS systems long before the internet was formed. In all the time I've been online, I think I've seen it all. And I really want to share with you a very personal story in the interest of transparency. And it kind of says a lot about how I feel about the internet. 29 years ago, I met a lady named Jill McLean in a Yahoo chat group. It was actually a really social group and wasn't even deemed for dating. We ended up dating for a couple of years and stayed as really good friends. 4 years ago, I came out of a really crappy relationship, and Jill and I started spending more time together. We were married on August 8, 2017. And this is one of the amazing stories that I like to share that have come out of the internet for me personally. Without it, I don't know if we'd be together. Another great thing about the internet is my business. I really could not do what I do without the internet. I provide digital marketing services. These services include everything from PPC ads to websites. These services are all internet-based, and without the internet, I could not provide the service that my agency provides. And I should say I love that, so that's a really good thing. Let us chat about services that allow us to do voice and video chat. Skype, Zoom come to mind quickly. I use Zoom to communicate with clients and friends on almost a daily basis. How could we do that without the internet? Shout out to guys like Todd Jones, Devinder Singh, my friend Jeff Brown. You know, guys, without the internet, we wouldn't be talking on a regular basis. And I love you guys, amongst other people like the Kim Doyles, the Bob Dunns, and so on and so forth. I'm just a lucky guy. By communication, I can communicate with people all over the world, and that's an amazing thing. The internet and technology actually bring people closer apart than pulling them apart, even despite our time zone difference, right, Devinder? What can I say about that one? I say good morning, you're going to bed, and vice versa. It's really funny sometimes. Social media is one aspect of the internet that I really like. I've met many people around the world and talked to many of them regularly. Some of us have even met in person. Many times I value these relationships and the strengths of these relationships every day. My favorite social media sites are YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, and of course, Twitter. The internet is the main resource finding out to do something. Many years ago, my son Stephen learned how to string a lacrosse stick from watching a YouTube video. My wife Jill finds recipes all the time for Instapot on the internet. I use it finding for answers to questions for my business, all great uses of the internet. I use the internet and the web to stay up to date on what's going on in the world. News, sports, entertainment, and more. It's all online. Much better solution than watching news and sports on TV. We all use the internet for streaming in our house. We stream music, Spotify, movies and shows using Disney, Amazon Prime, or even Netflix. Think about a world without streaming and watching on any device of your choice and anywhere. In our house, we use IoT, Internet of Things devices. We have the Amazon Alexas, the smart plugs, and we use them quite regular. They're all internet connected and make our life much easier. The internet is a great place to educate yourself. I use the web for learning all the time. I often take courses online and attend webinars. I'm an avid podcast listener and use podcasts as a learning tool for many topics, including the digital marketing industry. It's always easy to jump up and down and say the internet is bad, it causes everybody's problems, broken marriages, bad relationships, and more. This is so not the case. The problem's a society problem. Let's take broken marriages for an example. The younger generation often blames the internet. Frankly, if someone's not happy in their marriage, they'll never be happy. The younger generation doesn't work on marriages and relationships in the way we do. Marriages, relationships require work. This has nothing to do with the internet. They treat everything as disposable. Everything important in life takes work and time. Please remember that. How do we make the internet web a better place? A few ways include the following. Treat others the way we want to be treated. Use the internet for the greater good. Don't blame the internet for shortcomings. Use the internet to better yourself. Continue to educate yourself using the internet. Meet some great people and use it to educate and learn from. Think about it. Using the internet can make your life much better. It's made my life better. I even met my wife, Jill, in a social group. For that, I'm truly grateful, and I love you, Jill, very much. That is it for now. Remember, the internet is not all that bad. It's what you make out of it. Have a great day. I love you all, and talk to you all soon. Bye for now. Thank you for listening to the SDM show. This show is hosted by Robert Cairns, the CEO and Chief Creator of Amazing Ideas at StunningDigitalMarketing.com. This podcast comes out every week. It's available on all podcast platforms. If you'd like to be a guest on this podcast, please email us at podcast@StunningDigitalMarketing.com. If you'd like some free marketing information to your inbox, please go to StunningDigitalMarketing.com/free. If you'd like to find out more about the digital marketing services we provide, please go to our website at StunningDigitalMarketing.com. We specialize in helping your business succeed. This podcast is dedicated to Robert's late father, Bruce Cairns. Have an amazing week. Keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars. Make your business succeed.